A sea turtle hatchling breaks out of its egg, digs up through the sand, and heads for the water. It follows the brightest line on the horizon and the sound of the waves. As it moves, it picks up clues from that beach: smell, light, and even the way Earth's magnetic field feels in that spot. Those clues help it find this area again when it is grown. Sea turtles are born small but built to travel. The front flippers act like strong paddles, trading tight turns for long, smooth strokes. The shell works like armor and a weight system, heavy enough to help them dive but light enough to let them reach the surface for air. They breathe with lungs, not gills, and can stay underwater longer by slowing their heart rate and sending oxygen to the most important organs. Right after hatching, young turtles start a swim frenzy. For a day or two, they almost never stop paddling, trying to reach deeper water and floating shelter. Many ride out to mats of drifting seaweed in warm currents. In these seaweed rafts, they find small animals to eat and places to hide from fish and birds. Even tiny hatchlings start using simple navigation rules. At first, they swim into the oncoming waves, which usually point them away from shore. As they grow, they use the position of the sun to keep a straight course. The strongest guide, though, is Earth's magnetic field. The field changes slightly in different places, and turtles can sense those changes like a built-in map and compass. As sea turtles grow, their food and daily life change with age and species. Green turtles mostly graze on seagrass and algae in shallow bays, trimming the plants so they grow back fresh. Loggerheads crush crabs, snails, and other hard-shelled animals with wide, strong jaws. Leatherbacks travel far and dive deep to chase jellyfish, using a softer shell and a throat lined with small, backward-pointing spikes that help hold slippery prey. Rest is simple but important. Turtles often wedge themselves under rocks, inside reef cracks, or on the seafloor to sleep. Smaller turtles may drift in seaweed or hang in calm water near a safe spot. Cleaner fish sometimes pick at dead skin and tiny parasites on their shells and flippers while they rest, giving both sides a benefit. Their main defense is the shell. It protects their back and sides from bites and scrapes. The top of the body is usually darker, and the underside is lighter. This dark on top, light below pattern helps hide them from predators looking down from above or up from below, because they blend with the sea floor or with the light from the surface. When danger gets too close, a turtle can angle its body to show more shell and fewer soft parts. It can also kick hard with its front flippers to burst away for a short time. They do not fight like sharks or large fish. Instead, they avoid bites, use their armor, and try to make attacks short and difficult. As adults, many sea turtles travel long distances between feeding areas and nesting beaches. Females often return to the same region where they hatched. Slight changes in the magnetic field along a coastline help guide them back to the right stretch of shore. The smell of coastal waters can fine-tune the last part of the trip, helping them find familiar bays and inlets. Courtship and mating happen at sea. Males hold on to the back of the female's shell with claws on their front flippers. After mating, a female can store sperm and lay several groups of eggs in one season. On calm nights, she crawls onto the beach, digs a deep nest above the high tide line, lays dozens of soft eggs, covers them with sand, and returns to the ocean. Inside the nest, warmth shapes how fast the babies grow and even affects whether more of them are male or female. Warmer nest temperatures tend to produce more females, and cooler nests tend to produce more males. After several weeks, the hatchlings work together to dig upward. When the top sand cools slightly at night, they break through and race toward the surf. Many hatchlings do not make it. Crabs, birds, and fish take some on their first journey, and that is a normal part of life in the wild. The ones that survive grow quickly in their early years, adding muscle to their flippers and thickness to their shells. By the time a female returns to nest, often more than 10 years later, she is strong enough to cross entire seas. Scientists learned about their magnetic sense with careful tests. Young turtles placed in tanks under special coils that copy the magnetic field from different locations, turned and swam in the directions that would lead them home from those spots. This shows that the magnetic field works like both a map and a compass, even when the sky is cloudy and landmarks are far away. Sea turtles live on a simple pattern that scales across whole oceans. They hatch, swim hard to reach safe areas, grow and feed for years, then return to shore to nest. Their strong shells, long flippers, careful lungs, and extra senses for waves, light, smell, and Earth's field all work together. With those tools, a hatchling that once fit in your hand can cross open water and later crawl back onto a quiet beach to start the cycle again.